Hey all, Howard Cromwell here from Quality Beast, and you can't see my head over here because we're mostly looking at gameplay in these videos, and this will be the first. And in this video, I want to talk about the district of Kreuzberg, which you see I've already randomly set up here on the playmat. And this is the district that we recommend you start playing with when you learn the game. So just before I jump in, I want to say that I'm a little bit sorry for the quality. We don't have video studio at the office, so the lighting and the camera are a little bit subpar, but I hope you can see clearly enough that it's still worth your time watching. So let's talk about districts. Districts are a way to specify the setup of the 6 different customer groups that you'll use in a game. And the base game of Seize the Bean, which will come in a little bit bigger box, comes with 23 customer groups. And those 23 customer groups can be mixed and matched. And so preset configurations, we call them districts. And then we use that as a way to give some thematic ties to Berlin. So Kreuzberg is a district in Berlin. And I personally have had many experiences as an expat living in Berlin over about the 10 years that I've been here. And so a lot of my perspectives and views of these districts may not actually be what everyone agrees on, but it's okay. In the end, we all have different perspectives and different experiences, and it's just a game. However, each district not only has different thematic setup, but it has different mechanical setup. So let's just take a look at Kreuzberg. Kreuzberg has hipsters, cyclists, tourists, musicians, startuppers, and party animals. So first of all, not just with the colors, if you aren't colorblind, you'll notice that right away, but also with those different types, there's a really diverse mix in Kreuzberg. And that was really important to me in trying to capture the district. And I won't speak entirely about every single different customer group, since we'll do that in the customer group videos. Which will hopefully just be a couple minutes each. But what I will say is that Kreuzberg overall is a really good mix. And by that, let me give an example. With hipsters, you increase your hype on your player board, allowing you to draw more cards every round, naturally. But tourists, on the other hand, decrease your hype. And so, and there's other things that go on with those groups as well, other strategies around them. But those two groups are actually at odds with each other. And are there ways to use them together? Sure. But if you're going for one, you might not want the other. So I already wanted that tension to be introduced in the first setup that you play in the game. And to continue to explain a little bit of diversity in Kreuzberg, there are also some groups that mix really well with anything, such as the cyclists. As long as you have enough sugar to serve them the croissants that they want, the thing about cyclists is that they let you get more resources among other things. So in many districts, if you're playing with cyclists, they can actually benefit whatever your strategy is. And so, as I said, I won't go on and discuss all of the different groups, but Kreuzberg isn't necessarily an easy district. That's not why we suggest playing with it first. It's just that it's a very diverse and very colorful, and I don't mean that in the literal sense of the colors. I mean, there are so many different things to do that it's hard to say that Kreuzberg feels only one particular way. Whereas with the other districts, there's kind of a single sentence slogan to describe them, or a certain tenor or a certain feeling. So anyways, that's your overview of Kreuzberg, and now let's jump in and talk about those 6 customer groups individually. I'll see you in those videos. Thanks for watching. This is Howard Cromwell from Quality Beast. I'm out.